Yo, this KD with the Warriors. You're watching Ultimate Preps Television.
The Ultimate Preps All-Star Weekend, March 23rd and March 24th. Two big ballers, high school and middle school, girls and boys. Team DJ Jeffries versus Team Damian Ball on the boys' side. Team Lynetta Williams versus Team Jayla Hemingway on the girls' side for high school. Go and vote. The closing casting votes are about to go in, and it is about to get crazy. Put your name in the pot for the biggest weekend in high school and middle school sports. Houston versus East. It's the battle of the Mustangs. Who's going to run with the dub to rake their way in the region and take their road to state? Malcolm Daniel having a torn meniscus in this one. Not going to be able to dress out in this big-time matchup. They're going to have to be led by James Wiseman, Antonio Thomas, and my guy, Nautica Harwell. I love him as a baller, and in this game, you'll see why. TJ Madlock, you have Mason Miller and Xander Yates, the big-time guard, and Alex Marsh. Houston's looking to get a dub in this one, and so is East. Thomas and the Mustangs looking to get their way here early. The question is, can they get it done? They got the other side of the Mustangs standing in the way of them. Boy, that's probably one of the hardest handshakes I've seen in life. And then here comes the Houston Mustangs once again. Yates trying to come out and get his team locked in. And this one, what can Houston do with a new coach? Well, we'll see right here in this one. First quarter, Thomas gonna look down low to a lob. James Wiseman gonna start it off with a slam, a beautiful pass from the PG. Here comes Matlock. He goes to the cup. It gets blocked by Wiseman, and they starting it off right. Well, Terrence tries to get it started the right way for Houston, and it gets called for a turnover. Here comes East once again. Thomas kicks it off. Cathy goes to the cup. He misses. James Wiseman rebound put back, making it look easy as pie. The 7-footer going to work back-to-back buckets and rebounds for him on the defensive and offensive end. But here's Nautica Harwell from coast to coast, finish with the bucket and a timeout for the Houston Mustangs. East is running away with this one here early. Watch this though. Antonio Thomas with the cross up of the easy. Put him on the ultimate cross cam. Oh my goodness. Antonio Thomas not holding back for nobody. Crossing over, step back, pull up, bang. Whoever knew he had range, well, right there, you're going to find out he can get it done. 9-0, 5:07 left to go. Harwell behind the back, up and off the glass, finish with the left. Acrobatic finish. Oh my goodness. Harwell's a big-time baller. Nice pass up by Thomas. Down to Wiseman. He catches and slams it down on the defense of Houston. But can they get started? Here comes Miller going to the cup, up and off the glass. The first two for Houston, and he's talking trash. Mason trying to keep his team in that one, talking a little trash. Wiseman on the other end slamming, says, I'm about to play for your daddy next year. Come and see how I give this work. Harwell kicks it off to Thomas. Thomas back to the top to Cathy. Knockdown jumper. The East Mustangs are clicking on all cylinders right now. They look incredibly good. They miss it, get their own rebound, kick it off. Threes, please. All the way from downtown, it's J.R. Jacobs Jr. doing his thing, and the fans standing up saying, yeah, that's what we do in Mustang Nation. And no, we're not talking Houston. We talking East. 21-2 in this matchup. Kick over to the wing, back to Wiseman. Pull-up jumper, mid-range style, it's all bucket. Wiseman knocking that one down with the left. You already know he's a lefty. If you didn't know, you just seen it on that one. Mid-range shot. Mason looking down low. A beautiful pass by Miller down to the big, and he runs back like, yeah, got me a bucket. Well, East is on the board, but here comes Houston. Look down low. It's going to be a turnover. Called for a travel over in the corner, and that was the story of the night for the Houston Mustangs. It was just hard to get going. TJ Matlock knocks down a jumper at the top of the key for Houston. Swing over. Off to the fake up. Go with the bounce pass down low to Wiseman. He gets the bucket to go after a spin. Xander Yates is going to get on the board. He knocks down a jumper from outside for Houston. On the other side, Mustangs set up their offense. Cathy looks down low to the PG. PG to PG. The guards are going to work. Thomas finishes that one off. On the other end, Mason Miller misses, gets his own rebound, easy put back, and that's going to end the half. 29-12, East running away with this one. Somebody hold him back.
Hit it. I went from 240 pounds to 165, and that was all due to him, all his meal plans, working out. Ever since then, now I'm bigger, I'm faster, I'm quicker, and I jump higher.
This is one of the best gauges to increase straight line running speed.
Well, after about 6 months of working with Shabazz, we had 8 kids doing that vault and 2 kids doing even a harder vault than that.
Third quarter, let's jump into the second half of this one. Who's going to advance to take on the big-time game in Whitehaven? Go off the glass, finish with the left. Ooh, that was a beautiful move by my guy, Kylan Haywood. Got that bucket to go to open up the second half. And then a block by Alex Mark. The PG getting in the mix, saying, Wiseman, you might be 7 feet and I might be 3 foot, but I'm going to get up and block all your shots today, young fella. None of that's going on in my house. You do a lot of blocking shots, but tonight, this is my paint. Look outside. Here's Harwell. He looks down low to Wiseman. Wiseman goes up, finishes with the left right over the iron after scooping a nice move. But then here's Matlock. Kicks it over to the corner. Ooh, nice acrobatic finish for Nick Terrence. He gets the bucket to go. And here's Javonte Holmes again holding out his hand. I would put on some gospel music for him, but I'm not going to do it this time. Fourth quarter. 39-18, East is starting to run away with this one. The Mustangs are all on the other Mustangs tonight. It's the home of East. But there's a bucket to open up the fourth quarter. Houston is looking to get to clicking on all cylinders. But guess what? East isn't done doing business. Kick over to the corner. Darius Jacobs going to knock it down. Here comes Matlock on the other end for Houston. He gets the bucket to go off the glass. He kicks it over the next time to Yates. Yates going to find Terrence. Terrence going to use the screen, pull-up jumper, mid-range style. Gets that one knocked down. Here comes using the screen for Houston. Matlock goes off, and it's a block. But it's called for goaltending. TJ Matlock's going to get the bucket on that one. Next play down. Antonio Thomas going to set up the offense. And boy, open up your eyes and look at the screen. James Wiseman, a man amongst boys. I mean, the question is, how do you guard this guy? The ultimate dunk of the night goes to none other than James Wiseman. I mean, he slams the ball like he's the #1 player in the country. Well, I mean, I guess he is. Look at this. Go around the defender and hang on the rim. Oh my goodness. Somebody slow this guy down. Go around the screen. Scoop off the glass for Harwell. He gets the bucket to go. Nice and easy for him. Good bucket. Here comes Matlock with the crossover. Pull-up jumper right in your face. I learned that from my daddy. And then the next play down, here's Jacobs gonna kick it off to Haywood. Haywood using the footwork and the beautiful pump fake to finish at the rim the nice way. A bounce pass that's stolen. Playing the passing lanes is Harwell. He goes to the cup. A lot of coast-to-coast points for him. He's been playing big time. 3:14 left to go. East is up by a lot, 54-35. But here comes the Houston Mustangs. They are trying to make a way back after a steal from Matlock. He kicked it off for an easy lay-in for the Mustangs. But then here comes the other Mustangs. East on the fast break steal. Haywood gets the bucket there. Harwell gonna use the screen, goes around, kick over to the corner. Thomas, who's got 3 and has knocked down a couple in this one, gets that one to go. But guess what? Houston is starting the ball. Alex Marsh gonna finish that one and 1 bucket for him, and then a kickoff down low to Mason Miller. He's gonna slam it. Here comes the East Mustangs trying to slow them down, but they can't. Houston just can't get enough. Can't get enough, can't get enough. 59-44. Big win for the East Mustangs. They move on to play Whitehaven. Boy, oh boy. Without Malcolm Dandridge, we'll see how this one goes.